ration. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This water is draining our health for some reason. It's not good. Just quickly explore, see what else is in here though. Another ration, nice. What's my health? I don't need to use a ration right now. Let's get out of here though, right now. Silicon bullets and famous bullets, nice.
Snake, it's me.
Oh really? I thought it was Campbell.
Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear.
Ah.
Looks like they finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yup, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Never get enough famous bullets. I really don't think I'm going to be using the famous at all though, really, anymore.
Snake, it's me again.
Oh really?
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got
But
past
not
his
good
high
either.
Security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Well, this is like the president of like a really big, you know, agency thing, you know. I think this is a bit different from hacking into like all the other stuff you've probably hacked to, like anime girls 101.com. I wouldn't be surprised if that's an actual website. We're on top of Metal Gear. Strange, isn't it?
Snake, I did it!
You
Yay!
got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept.
Huh.
And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Haha, penetrate.
Bad lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
Don't make any excuses. Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Things aren't looking good. At all. The Colonel's a two-timing bastard, he is. You would think like as long as like the briefing, oh god, as long as the briefing missions are, you would think he tell us a little bit more of what we ought to know.
Snake.
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
You better save us, Otacon. Okay then. And in here, more cutscenes, I believe. Yup. Oh, look at who it is.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Jonathan, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Locknor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid.
But why? There's nothing there.
If you're gonna keep saying my name, at least say something to
It's a
me.
nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
Of probably carbon secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to defend all the existence of the new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapons each needs. What do you think of the uselessly ruins his reputation? Or the President? And what gets countries here about the new weapon, they will all want to contact us. Washington will be very happy about assisting us early their own society that highest visitors. Yes, President Whistle really break. He will give in our demands.
Big boxes of DNA and $1 billion.
That money will be used to
That's a lot of money.
Soldiers as well. I'm also including the foxdie vaccine in our demands.
Foxdie. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this foxdie was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability of the rest of the world.
They're regular armies of chess, and they think they can restore this country's military power with nuclear weapons. Some horrible.
He's the one who's giving us the high, and most of our others have firepower.
He's going to be the arms those if we each believe just forces, we could put up a precise resistance. It matters down. The donors strange instructions were not all for all. And alright, what makes my final out? Alliance with Roger with blast the wells well. You say. But we're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
Still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
What's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place
Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way,
I thought it was called Metal Gear Rex.
Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace. Let's hope.
She's alive.
Yay!
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Bravo!
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about. It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes, it's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah, the card key changes shape at different temperatures.
Nice.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Damn!
Uh-oh.
Key fell in the drainage ditch.
Embarrassing.
Snake, this is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
It's nice, nice.
Snake.
Good way to treat a brother.
Get that key.
So let's go get that key, shall we? Ow. Alright, run, 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 run. Fairly safe now. Now, there's probably gonna be a lot of cuts going on around here, because a lot of this will, there's a lot of backtracking to do now. Alright, first though, we want to get the key. So let us go do that. It's around here. Oh god, I wasn't even paying attention to the radar. Then I see the camera. Oh god. Ow. Let's go key searching. Bullets. What do you think? Would this come up on the radar? Or goggles? I wonder. Ration. Nice. I'll use one of those. It's probably gonna be closer to the camera then. Like right under it. Maybe. Oh. They just shove it. Halky. Tasty. Let's make sure we're safe. we seem to be. And I'll meet you guys back up there. So we're back. And we get back up there. Get this nice little scene. Or when we get in here, shout the place. And then we get this nice little scene. Success!
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
You would think Liquid and Ocelot would have maybe stayed around, because surely they don't believe that I'm dead. But now I'll cut ahead to our next little objective or whatever, or place before we get interrupted by cutscenes. So be right back. Right, now in here, we just wait around here for a bit, and the card will freeze. Just just chill around here. In that little room here, we had the choice of going to Metal Gear, or there's like a little staircase or whatever. There were Stinger missiles there, so you might want to check those out. And chilling. Get it? We're chilling. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm funny, aren't I? Huh. I cannot imitate birds, sadly. I wonder where Raven's corpse would be. Just play dead for a bit. Come on. Right, I may speed this up. There we go. Okay, then I'll see you guys back at Metal Gear. Unless a cutscene happens. So, see you guys in a second. And really quickly in here.
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Right. Let's get out of here. And then I'll meet you guys in the key warming place. Is there another ration there? Nope. Alrighty then, guys. See you guys in a second.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Just in case you guys are wondering, this is on the elevator ride up from Vulcan Raven's
It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of
layer, basically.
assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called foxdie?
No. Foxdie. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, Apparently, foxdie kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself.
He's getting the right offer, most likely.
What's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
Shame, shame.
Afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Huh.
I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi. I can't believe it.
That means the foxdie vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
It's deep. That's deep. Right. I think I'll see. Okay, I'm just gonna cut ahead again, and I'll see you guys at our destination. Right, here we are back at the blast furnace. Let's get our card out and wait. Watch out for these dudes. May take one out in the process. And just bathe in the heat. And dance. 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 Because we're cool like that. In all fairness though, that lava, oh my god, it's not the most. Oh, it's already okay then. I was gonna come over here and look around, but you don't have to do that. I think we're good. So yeah, guys, this is the heat card or whatever. So see you guys again soon.
Snake.
Going down the elevator here.
It's Naomi.
Naomi? What
You
the hell?
traitor.
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi. Is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But
Oh.
not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
So she could be like
I
67
was
years
found in
old.
Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes.
Zibbly zibbly
Rhodesia
Zimbabwe.
was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother.
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
Make me feel guilty all of a sudden.
Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America.
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes.
Big Boss gets
He
around.
lost this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right.
Wow.
2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
So heard it was 2 long years?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
Partly.
What about Liquid and the others?
Liquid's pretty cool.
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox, no. Naomi, tell me something.
About foxdie? Foxdie is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Foxdie contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi,
You're a worthless little...
I don't blame you for wanting me dead.
Christ.
I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
She's not a Christ. That was a
Listen,
different sentence.
I'm not the one who made the decision to use foxdie.
You weren't.
No.